Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome for the first time. I am so excited about today's video. If you are newer here to my channel, I love to do these, what are basically like quarterly or seasonal collabs with my bestie Lisa here on YouTube. Lisa and I are besties outside of YouTube, so but we met through this platform, which is amazing. We've been friends for a really long time. Lisa is one of those people that I pretty much talk to on a daily basis, just about life and, you know, just all sorts of things. We obviously love talking home fragrance as well, but our friendship goes way beyond just me ordering Scentsy from her. So, but she is actually the reason that I kind of fell in love with Scentsy. And a few years ago, we started doing these collabs where we really like to share our seasonal favorites with you guys. Now, when we do these videos, we typically don't tell each other what we are putting in the video. We like to watch each other's video and be kind of surprised. So we are sharing our summer picks with you guys today. I can't believe that Memorial Day is here tomorrow. And I can't believe that this is essentially the start of summer. I feel like this year especially has just flown by so incredibly quickly. But I'm going to try to enjoy this summer as much as I can. Both Lisa and I are really not like summer people. I feel like, I mean, I don't want to speak for her, but you know, we talk quite a bit. So I think Lisa's favorite season is the fall, which is also my favorite season as well. So we're more fall people. We are cold weather people. That's what Lisa and I are. But for me personally, as I'm getting a little bit older, I'm in my mid-40s, I am trying to just enjoy every season that there is, because I'm realizing how fast my life is just passing by me at this point, and I better start enjoying all of it, even the times of the year that I'm not crazy thrilled about. But I am so excited to share my top 6 summer suggestions with you guys. Lisa and I are also sharing our favorite summertime warmer as well. Now, all of my bars are currently available. I made sure that this time around I was picking things that you could select from the catalog, at least in terms of the bars themselves. You cannot get the warmer, however, that I selected. So when we discussed kind of the parameters of our picks, you know, we decided that you know, for the warmer, that it would be okay essentially to pick something that we just loved and that, you know, maybe perhaps wasn't available any longer. So all right, you guys, as always, I will have Lisa's video linked in the description box down below. Feel free to go check that out after this video here. Show Lisa some love. She is such a kind, generous, just wonderful human being. I absolutely adore her. And if you don't know who Lisa is yet, I know you're going to adore her as well. So go show her some love and watch her pics as well. If you are here from Lisa's channel, so glad to have you here. If you feel so inclined, definitely feel free to subscribe. I don't exclusively do Scentsy content. I do quite a bit of home fragrance content here on my channel. And, you know, a fair amount of it revolves around Scentsy, but I also do, I do burn candles as well. So, but yeah, anyway, if you're interested, definitely stick around and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna save the warmer for last, and I'm gonna get started with the bars. I did bring my rusty trusty catalog in here that Lisa sent to me at the start of the spring summer season here. So we are gonna go ahead and read through the fragrance notes directly from the catalog here. So I have everything circled. I am just going to blindly reach for one of these 6 bars. Which one's gonna be first? Oh, Cake Me to Paradise. Now, I am wondering if this one is also going to be in Lisa's video. Lisa seems to be under the impression that we're gonna have a fair amount of overlap here, but I don't know. I don't know that we are. In the fall, and honestly, I feel like in the winter, we tend to have maybe a little bit more overlap, but for the spring and summer, I feel like we I feel like we have some differences. So let's go ahead and read through the fragrance notes for Cake Me to Paradise. By the way, I love this one so much that it is now a proud member of my Scentsy club. This is heavenly, and it is one of, I think, the best new additions that Scentsy has made to their lineup in a long time. I hope they keep this one around. I really do. So Cake Me to Paradise. Sweet cake infused with juicy orange and island rum will whisk you away to paradise. Here's the funny thing about this scent. I was so excited about having like a tropical cake scent. I don't really get a cake note per se at all. Like, I don't. I have warmed this a few times now. I've been through a few bars already. And I gotta tell ya, it's mostly that juicy orange. There's just a really lovely tang to this one. And a lot of sweetness. It's definitely more than orange. And the rum, I feel like, is a little bit misleading too because it's not a boozy scent. I feel like I get some pineapple from this. I feel like I get some passion fruit from this. There's a whole lot going in this fragrance that isn't listed in the fragrance notes that my nose is just like, there's no way there isn't passion fruit in here. There's no way there isn't a bit of like pineapple in here. It's so absolutely divine, and I cannot get enough of this one. If you want to try something really interesting, unique, and yummy from Scentsy, I would highly suggest checking this one out. I really tried to make sure that I had kind of a variety of different scents this go around, and there was a lot for me to choose from, so it was kind of hard to land on these, but this is definitely one of those like sweet picks that there was no way I couldn't recommend this one. If you haven't tried it, you have to. It's delicious. Like I said, I put it in my club. It is that good. All right, we are gonna go with another sweet one next. We're gonna kind of stay in the same family of like sugary sweet goodness, and it's Berry Bright, you guys. I have loved Berry Bright for a little while now. This is not the first year that this has been available. It's really good. I've never put it in my club because it just seems to come back pretty frequently. That being said, I'm sure that it'll not be back next year and I'll be devastated. But if you like a blue raspberry type fragrance, you cannot go wrong with this one. This is such an intensely sweet blue raspberry. Oh, okay, so blue raspberry and fresh clementine light up, sorry, I put my pen right through the description here. All right, blue raspberry and fresh clementine light up the way to sweet sugar plum. There we go. First of all, the blue raspberry really is the star here. I also do get that citrusy clementine note as well, but I'm not sure that sugar plum is like, I mean, I do detect like a little bit of plum in here for sure. But when I'm warming it, I feel like when I'm warming it, predominantly what I'm smelling is the blue raspberry with that hint of that citrusy clementine. I don't really think the plum is that noticeable when I'm melting it. On cold sniff, yes, I detect the plum a little bit for sure, but it's in the way background. But listen, blue raspberry, this is one of my daughter's favorites here. She really loves blue raspberry candy flavored anything. So this is a bar that my daughter Stella absolutely adores and frequently asks for her room as well. She has the Dream On warmer in her room. So, all right, next we are going to go in with a floral pick. Now this one is brand new to me, and honestly, this is beautiful. So this is from the She Is collection, which was actually a Mother's Day collection from Scentsy this year. There were 3 bars in the collection. I picked this up for my latest haul that I shared, and this one is beautiful, you guys. I have the little fragrance flower in our upstairs guest bathroom. It is First of all, it has an amazing performance. Like, it's smelling up the whole bathroom. Usually when it comes to like different diffuser type products, those don't perform super well for me in this house for some reason. For example, the reed sticks from a lot of different companies, doesn't matter what the brand is, they just, I never really smell them. But those fragrance flowers are incredible, you guys. And the Kindness one is knocking my socks off. This fragrance, you have to check it out. However you get your hands on it, whatever format, try this scent this summer. So this is a mix of dewy greens, magnolia, and musk. So I wanted to pick a floral, and this is the floral that I could not resist, you guys. I really love the magnolia note in here. It's so beautiful. You really do smell the green note as well. It's like a leafy green type note, not grass, not like a tropical greens per se. It's just like a leafy green. There we go. It's so beautiful, that magnolia. It's very soft, very almost kind of powdery in a way. And the musk. Oh. You know what this smells like? This smells like a really beautiful high-end personal fragrance, like a perfume, if you will. If this was available in a perfume format, I would douse myself. This is stunning, and I think it's a must try. Even if you're not a floral person, I would recommend getting this collection just so you can enjoy this fragrance. It's so good. I can't stop smelling it. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. All right, if you follow my channel, you know that I am currently in a major coconut vibe of my life. I love coconut anything. I will eat coconut all day long. I will smell coconut all day long. I want to cover myself in anything that smells like coconut. It's one of my favorite fragrance notes in the summer. And so Mahalo Coconut was my coconut pick for you from Scentsy this year. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for that salty ocean breeze meets like a nice musky coconut, this is it. It's not an edible coconut. It's definitely more of like a perfumey coconut, but there is this like salty ocean air vibe in this one that I can't get over how beautiful this is. Let's go ahead and read through the fragrance notes anyway, but I feel like I described it pretty well there. I will say these notes are a little different from the way that I described it, so we'll kind of like have to manage that here in a second. But okay, so Paradise is only a whiff away with Hawaiian lei and violet over fruity fresh pineapple and coconut. So here's the thing. I don't smell the pineapple in here, and I am a bloodhound for pineapple because normally I actually don't really love pineapple in a home fragrance. I don't smell the violet, and I don't get that Hawaiian lei, so I don't smell the floral note in here. To me, this smells like a musky, almost coconut perfume that you would put on right before heading down to the beach, and then you're sitting at the beach. Those warm, like salty air breezes are coming at you while you're wearing this beautiful coconut musky perfume. And that blend right there is what I smell in this bar. And I love it. I love it so much. This one seems to stick around most spring summer catalogs. So I have not clubbed this one. I'd be devastated if she went away. It's so good. I have a couple of other like coconut picks from Scentsy as well, but since we were only picking 6 bars, this was the one that I landed on. So good. All right, you guys, we have 2 more. So for my just like super straight up fruity, not necessarily candied fruity fragrance, I went with my staple, Camu Camu. In the past, I've had a number of people tell me in the comments section that when they warm this one, it smells like cat pee to them. I don't smell cat pee. I smell the most delicious tropical fruity goodness. There's a lot of passion fruit in this one, and I am a sucker for passion fruit. I'm such a sucker sucker for passion fruit. Honestly, that's mostly what I get here. But let's read the description. So, tropical oasis of lush mandarin, camu camu, and passion fruit. There is definitely a citrus in here as well, but to me, this is predominantly a passion fruit fragrance. It's intensely sweet. It's got a little bit of like a tanginess to it. I think it smells just absolutely delicious. I think it smells like just the real fruit itself. I think it's very accurate. Honestly, I want to eat this one. Every time I stick my nose in it, it's just one of those like happy fragrances. You know how you just have like those happy scents in your life? When you smell them, you just go, Like, this is what Camu Camu does for me every single summer. Because it returns every year, I have never clubbed it. But at the end of every catalog season, I definitely think, should I do it? Should I put it in my club just in case? And I never do, because I'm always like, oh, it'll be back. It's always a staple. It'll be back. But like I said, it probably won't be. All right, listen, you guys, this next one is one of those interesting fragrances that I feel like some people perceive very differently from the way that other people perceive this fragrance. I have just been so surprised by some of the comparisons of this one. But I think that that's what makes fragrance really interesting, honestly, a lot of times, is just because I pick up certain fragrance notes, that doesn't mean that you are necessarily going to smell the exact same thing that I do. I feel like a lot of you that follow me normally, like, we have similar types of likes and dislikes. And so, you know, if I'm describing something in a certain way, for a lot of you who have had similar experiences to me, you're like, oh yeah, you know, if your nose doesn't like that, I probably won't like it either. Or if your nose really loves that, I'm probably gonna love it. It's probably, you know, a safe blind buy for me type of situation. But if you are newer here and you're not quite familiar with me yet, I realize you're taking a little bit more of a chance. But this one here, Starburst Sky, oh man, this is new. This is a newer fragrance to Scentsy, and I am just in love with it. I am so in love with this one. So this is considered a floral. I'm really surprised that this one is in the floral category, because I wouldn't necessarily place it there. I'm not sure where I would actually put it. It's not a gourmand. It's not necessarily a fresh. It's not necessarily a citrus. So maybe the floral is the best place to plop it. It's also not necessarily like a woody kind of scent either. Let's read the description here. All right, where are you at? Okay. Sweet apple, mesmerized by whipped vanilla and creamy coconut clouds against an amber blossom sunset. All right. I don't know how I feel about their description, because I'm not sure that that's necessarily what I get in this one. Let me just tell you what this reminds me of. This reminds me of one of my favorite perfumes, which is the Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. I am on my second bottle of Vanilla Woods. That is how much I love this particular fragrance. And that is like a full-size bottle. So I have a lot of perfumes in my collection. It takes me a long time to finish any given fragrance because I just have a lot, right? But I have finished that bottle of perfume within, I think I finished it within like a year and a half of buying it, which is kind of like record finish time for me when it comes to a personal fragrance. It is so beautiful. That particular fragrance is a slightly woody, warm, ambery, vanilla, orchid type fragrance. It has kind of an interesting note that some people have told me they perceive as like cigarette butts or like cigarette smoke. Again, I don't pick that up, but I can kind of see maybe where that could be the case for some people. I think it's that kind of woodier base note that's in here that maybe is causing that for certain people's noses. But for me, this is very perfumey, very beautiful, and it smells just like my favorite perfume. I adore this scent, and I don't know where, I mean, the amber blossom, yes, like the amber just period is definitely in here. Creamy coconut, no. Whipped vanilla, I could definitely the vanilla for sure, but the apple, like I'm just, it's not apple to me. It's absolutely fascinating. I adore this one, and she's in my club. She is in my club, and she will be for all eternity. I do not want to be without this one. So from this catalog, I definitely ended up with 2 new club editions, and I'm not sad about that at all. These are absolutely heavenly. So those are my 6 picks for you. So we have the Mahalo Coconut, the Take Me to Paradise, the Starburst Sky, Camu Camu, Kindness, and then of course Berry Bright. So those are my picks. Excited to see what Lisa picks. And my warmer. All right, I probably have shown this one in the past as a favorite. It's the Mirrored Rosé. First of all, if you look behind me here, can you guys see those 2 champagne warmers? So same shape, like this shape, this particular design here, I just absolutely adore. I think it's so pretty. It's a little bit more modern than what I normally gravitate towards in terms of just like this shape here. It's very kind of geometric, but you guys, it's the finish on this one that really speaks to me. The original one just has a beautiful kind of like amber colored, slightly iridescent amber colored glass. So beautiful, love those. But when they came out with the Mirrored Rosé, so like that matte pink, with the like mirrored, it almost looks like gold leaf accents on here. I could not. I love this one so much. And every spring and summer, this one is out for me spring and summer. I think it's one of the prettiest warmers that I own in my collection. And when this one was discontinued, it took everything in me to not buy like another one or a backup, if you will. I kind of regret that now, because if this ever gets broken, I will be devastated. I would be so devastated. I've already had one of those champagne warmers broken because yes, I bought 3. I bought 3 of those because again, the shape and just the color of that glass is beautiful too. But I'm telling you, when they came out with the Mirrored Rosé, I just was thinking, if I could only ever have one warmer going forward, I think it might be this one. I just love it so much. It's absolutely beautiful. It works great. This is just a regular 25 watt bulb in here. And as far as glass warmers go, this one gets nice and warm for me. I get a really great performance. I have it in my entryway, and I love it there. I think it's the prettiest warmer, and it is really functional. It works great. And I get a lot of compliments on it, and I always have people asking me, where'd you get that? I want one. And I have to say, oh, sorry, you can't. You should have asked me like a year or 2 ago when you could get it a little bit more readily. So anyway, I would like for Scentsy to bring that one back just so I can get another one, but I don't feel like Scentsy really does that. I'm not a consultant personally. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, obviously I'm not a consultant. I don't know if they are prone to want to have popular warmers come back. Maybe I should ask Lisa. Lisa probably has the answer to that, so maybe I'll ask her when I talk to her later on this afternoon. But I also don't want to give away which warmer that I picked. So yeah, I'm curious to see which warmer she picks. I have an idea. I feel like it's probably going to be something that is iridescent. I have a couple in mind. I'm not going to say them out loud, but I'll be curious when I watch her video tomorrow. But I have a feeling that there's some kind of like iridescent finish that's going to be involved with her pick. So we'll see if I'm right. Anyway, you guys, that is everything that I have for you in terms of my picks. Sorry that this video kind of dragged on a little bit longer than it should have. But anyway, make sure that you go show Lisa some love. I'm really excited to see what her picks are. And I hope that you guys take the time to subscribe to Lisa if you feel a connection with her. And if you are new here from Lisa's channel, I'd love to have you stick around. But if not, if this is the only video that you watch, I really appreciate it. I hope you found it entertaining. Give this video a thumbs up. Again, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry, I had my dog in my lap the whole time. Let me introduce you to him real quick, because if you do stick around, you'll see a lot of this guy. This is Alf. So Lisa is a German Shepherd mama. I'm a pug mama, and this is one of my pugs. This is Alfie, and he is just the great love of my life. So raise your hand if you're a fellow pug person. Anyway, Alf and I are signing off, and we will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.